We're inside Q Beach. This is one of the beaches in the city that is currently unsafe to swim in, and that's what the red flag there means. This comes after the city issued a warning this morning for residents to avoid swimming in the lake following yesterday's downpour. But the closure of this beach and 4 others only came a couple hours ago, mid this afternoon. So we asked the city for clarification. Is this beach and others like it across the city, are these beaches safe to swim in just one day after Toronto saw that heavy downpour? One day after the downpour, a tweet from the city at 9:21 this morning warns not to swim in the lake until 48 hours after a rainfall. The city's website reiterates the same message, saying bacteria in the water can be higher. Yet this morning and early afternoon, all of the beaches on the Toronto Beaches Water Quality website had a green check mark, safe to swim, last updated on Thursday, one day before the rainstorm. It was a moderately busy day at Woodbine Beach with some beachgoers along with on-duty lifeguards hitting the waters. But the majority of people we spoke with weren't aware of the city-issued warnings. Do you think people know that you're not supposed to go in the water at least 48 hours?
Definitely not, because I didn't until you told me.
I don't think that most people know about that.
Any concerns on your end about that at all?
I think you got to enjoy the water every now and then, and I have a pretty strong immune system, I think.
You know, it's not as clear as I said a couple days ago, but it's still, I think it's swimmable.
City News asked the city if all the beaches were safe to swim in today. Toronto Public Health tells us the beach water was tested. Then mid-afternoon, the website was also updated. 5 city beaches that initially had a green check earlier today are now marked unsafe to swim. Woodbine Beach wasn't one of them. City News asked if that was a result of yesterday's rainfall. A spokesperson from Toronto Public Health writes, quote, "The testing results do not take into account yesterday's rainfall, as the water quality tests were taken in the morning before the rain occurred. However, given the intensity of yesterday's rainfall, we have taken this information into account and posted the results online accordingly." TPH tells City News that beach water is tested daily from June to Labor Day, and if the E. coli levels exceed the provincial standards, then the SwimSafe website will be updated. Asked when the results of the testing are reflected online, City News was directed back to the website. Sewage debris seen floating on the waterfront today can pose a risk to public health and the environment. In a recent story with City News, Toronto Public Health indicated what happens when E. coli gets into your system.
If a person makes contact or swallows the water, they may be at increased risk of skin infections, eye infections, throat infections, upset stomach and diarrhea. And that may be worse for people who are young children, who are older, or who have weakened immune systems.
I did ask TPH for clarification on when the results for water testing are received. The spokesperson tells City News it takes 24 hours. So today's swimming conditions are based on the forecast of 24 hours ago, as well as current and future weather forecasts. And you can see around this hasn't stopped people from coming here at the beach. I saw a couple of people kind of dipping their toes in, but for the most part, people have been kind of listening to the cautionary tales of the lifeguards who've been telling people or cautioning people to stay out of the water, but still hasn't kept people from coming here to the beach.